Hello and good afternoon for the Dutch Bangla Bank Bangladesh versus Pakistan ODI Series 2026, powered by Rocket and co-sponsored by Nexus Pay.
Tail.
Tail is the call. It is head. Mehdi Hasan Miraj, what have you decided?
Yeah, love to bowl first.
Bangladesh have selected this 11. Tanzil Hasan Tamim, Saif Hassan, Shanto, Liton Das expected on the bat at number 5 because he keeps the wicket. So
the top teams are regularly targeting a 350 plus score in 50 overs. And this is quite exciting. Exciting news for the fans back home in Pakistan to see.
When I did the pitch report, Ramesh, there was a bit of a green tinge, and you can see that 3 seamers for Bangladesh, and straight away 2 slip in place. Let's play with Dutch Bangla Bank. Nice straight away on the stumps. I mean, that's the line they would want to bowl. Not too much width because we know how strong he hits the ball. Shouts of catch it. It was in the air, but in the gap. Bit of a fumble, which allows the batter to come back for the second.
That's the advantage of being young, because he was off for the second one. Not a great shot, slicing that one. Once again, that seems to be the trouble area for him. Still early in the piece, but early indication is that you can put it down to change of bat. Really was well struck, straight back for 4, first boundary of the innings. That earlier bat was sounding just a little bit hollow, but this was beautifully struck down the ground. Nice movement forward.
Yeah, just a touch fuller. And a straight down the ground, lovely piece of... Again, fuller, but it's still wider, so he's just opened the face of the bat. Touch and go for the fielder. Well, in the end, the ball wins the race. So another Nexus Pay boundary.
Didn't come out of the middle of the blade, but the outfield is pretty fast. Once it got into the gap, it was always going to be touch and go, and so a couple of boundaries to see him through the first phase of the innings quite confidently. Farhan now into the double figures. Trusted the pitch. He wasn't to the pitch of the ball and team through. Gets it over mid-off for 4. That's a solid blow. Good use of the feet. And surprising Mustafizur. I think that's the other thing that Bangladesh can't afford to do. Become just a little bit one-dimensional. So you've got to just work out this young fellow. He can be belligerent. He can surprise you. Standing out of the crease, and it was a good blow.
Just drop shot. Well, probably we'll have a bit of a chat among the umpire. It looked from up here, it might have just dropped short.
Just keep rolling it forward for me, please. Yeah, the ball clearly bounces before it makes contact with the hands. Ready to make my decision for the big screen.
There it is, the Nexus Pay. Not out, yeah.
Slashed it outside the off stump. Sahibzada Farhan is looking solid. It's a steady yet a cautious start for Pakistan, and all of a sudden Sahibzada Farhan is finding the rhythm. Very good afternoon, Shaim bhai.
Very good afternoon to you, Mazhar. Well, Bangladesh will be reasonably happy in containing Pakistan to a run rate of 4.05 at the moment, and
scoring 374 runs. Here comes Mas Sadakat down the track. 1 bounce to the fence for 4. This guy can score runs, Shaim bhai.
oh, he sure can, and the manner in which he put that away tells you that he's a proper opener. Just a shimmy down the wicket in the slot. Can't put the ball there, Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Just enough flight, enough to give that opportunity for him to come down and at the meaty part and put it away.
Oh, there you go. Beaten completely, Sahibzada Farhan.
Oh, didn't take him long. Very first delivery. Look at everything was right in that delivery. Just pushed the batter back. There's that extra bit of bounce. can see the venom in his eyes as he bowls a snorter just past the edge.
Wide, punished. It deserved that. And Sahibzada Farhan says thank you very much.
Unfortunately, that has been the problem with Nahid Rana. He can generate plays, he can really annoy the batters, but once in a while he'll offer you freebies like that. Short, wide, ain't not going to miss out on that. Really on top of that, controlled shot.
Shot wide and taken. Would you believe it? Sahibzada Farhan handed a straightforward catch at point to Afif Hussain as Nahid Rana strikes. That's rocket out.
Well, a similar kind of ball was put away earlier for a boundary. This time round, the pace, I think, was the reason why he couldn't put it forward of square. Big wicket. I was mentioning the fact Bangladesh needed one, just got it. Back of length, he tried to ride it, but a good catch. It went quickly to Afif Hussain. And the first strike for Nahid Rana and Bangladesh. Pakistan lose their first. The very important wicket of Sahibzada Farhan, who is going to take the long walk back after scoring 27. Pakistan are 41 for 1.
Run getter as well. Wow, again, down the ground. Will that be taken? Fielders underneath. Oh, would you believe it? It's covered a lot of ground, but in the end, just spills that one. Tanzid Hassan, the fielder on that occasion.
Oh dear. What a mess. He covered such a lot of ground. See that? He just goes after it. Too much height, and he knew he was in a spot of bother. He came around, covered a lot of ground, but right through his fingers.
In the air, this time Shamil will have to take that long walk back. Liton Das takes an easy catch as Nahid Rana picked up his second. Shamil, despite getting a life in the previous over, departs after scoring just 4. And that's a rocket out.
I just cannot understand the approach, the thought process of this youngster. He got alive trying to play big. He should have thought about it. Went for another big one, not the length that he should have tried that shot, and it was so easy for Liton Das, and the smiles break out. Nahid Rana gets another one. Shamil Hussain has to take that long walk back after 4, 47 for 2.
Bit of a shout, a bit too animated on that occasion. Kumar Dharma Sen is pondering whether it's gone over the shoulder height or not. Yes, wide given.
Well, they've got the timer on. I don't think they're going to even ponder about taking a review there. That was a real snorter, 140.4. But the length, you see the shortness of the length, at times entices batters to go for it. Because it's that middling kind of length, not really over, but eventually it was decided, as we can see from this angle, it was way over the head. And understandably, the umpire is giving a wide. But the bowler letting the batter know that they keep it tight. Now that's up in there. There's a fielder coming around and has taken it. There's another one for Nahid Rana. Again, surprised with the shorter delivery. Tried to swivel around Mas Sadakat, only putting into the safe hands of Saif Hassan. Another one bites the dust.
Most bowlers attack, he invades. Beaten by pace completely. It's too good for Mas Sadakat. Not enough time to move away from that one. Got the leading edge, and Nahid Rana picked up his third, and that's rocket out. It's also time for a drinks break as Mas Sadakat departs after scoring 18. Pakistan 55 for 3.
Nicely handled by Rizwan, that shorter delivery. He had time to play it in front of the square. He'll earn him a boundary.
Now that's a good shot, getting over the top of the bounce and rolling the wrist over, hitting it into the ground.
little bit of weight, nicely worked away by Rizwan, square to the wicket. That'll be Nexus Pay 4, adding to Rizwan's tally of 10.
Yeah, if you don't get it right, then you're asking for trouble. This didn't get raised that much. It was a comfortable height, and he was waiting on the back foot. Mohammad Rizwan, with the offer, he says, thank you very much. I'm going to put that away for a boundary. Edge, taken, what a delivery. It's a peach, and he picks up his fourth. Now he has picked up a wicket in his each and every over. What a delivery. Absolutely brilliant.
Amazing is that length. It's forced Rizwan to play at it, and that away movement did the rest. Have a look at that. Just committing into that very tentative push by Rizwan, and enough edge for Das to take the catch. Fourth for Nahid Rana, fourth for Bangladesh. Pakistan reduced to 64 for 4 in the 16th over. Rizwan walks back with a 10 to his name. Pakistan 6-4 for 4. Oh, that was mighty close, that inside edge, and will go to the boundary. But how close was that to the set of stumps there? Playing away from the body, just hanging the bat out there, getting the inside part of it.
Yeah, that one is pitched up because the batters are expecting a barrage of short pitch deliveries.
Oh, he's got him. He couldn't control that. What a catch. At short leg, Tamim takes it. Maybe on the second attempt, but really, Nahid Rana is absolutely unplayable out here in Maypur at the moment. 5 down now.
And he's picked up all 5, and it's also the very first time that Nahid Rana has picked up a 5-er in a one-day international. What a catch. It was again a short one. Try to flick it into the hands, pops it out, and then grabs it. Good reaction, sir, from Tanzid Hassan. That is a great catch. It is a rocket out. He's bowling like a rocket. It is bowling thunderbolts here. Salman Ali Agha gone for 5. Half of the side back in the hut. 69 for 5.
Not like that. Not like that. They're sure umpire's finger goes up. He says he feels otherwise. So if he is so sure, he'll probably go upstairs.
The ball passes close to the bat. Can you go to Ultras, confirm bat or no bat, please? Just keep rolling it forward. There's a clear spike as the ball passes the bat. Guys, you can stay with your original out decision. Stand by. You're on screen signal now.
So it is a rocket out. Abdul Samad gone for duck. Pakistan 70 for 6.
Oh, maybe pitched outside leg. He's changed that angle. He's coming over the wicket to the left-handers. After that first delivery, it's just that pitching outside leg has saved the batter.
Now that was sharp, that was quick. 148 clicks the previous delivery. The quickest so far from Nahid Rana. And it was full. Yep, pitched up maybe just outside the leg stump. Very quick.
Missing the stumps, going down the leg side, I think. But Pakistan have been absolutely rocked and jolted by extreme pace. But what a great bowling spell this from Rana. Not only his line, direction, discipline, wicket-taking ability, but his extreme pace. He's in his 7th over, 5 for 20 on a good batting surface is seriously brilliant.
Oh, straight through, did it carry? Yeah, from the reaction from the bowler, went very quickly, couldn't latch on.
There's a difficult one. He's pretty tall, had to bend low quickly. This was kind of well struck. And it was a low catch as well. Would have been a brilliant catch.
Oh, a lot of effort. You can hear the grunt. Now, did he get an inside edge onto the pads? Shake of the head. Very nervous shake of the head from the batter. He's not interested, Kumar Dharmasena.
It's increasingly looking more like test match cricket. You've got 2 slips and a gully and somebody bowling at 150 clicks, and the game has come alive courtesy of this fellow. 5 for 20 in 6.5. Another instance where a Pakistani batsman got late on the ball, and that has been the real issue. Not good enough to tackle extreme pace.
Yeah, tentative in the air for a while, but safe enough and wide enough from the fielder to take it to the boundary. And what a lot of relief that boundary is going to bring at the end of the 22nd over. Pakistan move on to 77 for 6. Bowling, and that went on with the arm. Big appeal. Ghazi Sohail shake of the head. It's all happening. They are finding it difficult to put bat on bowl.
The ball passes close to the inside edge. There's a clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Ball tracking ready, please. Pitching out off, impacting line. Wickets hitting. Guys, I need you to reverse your not out decision to out standby.
He has to reverse his decision, Bangladesh. And he has to take the walk back. Hussain Talat goes for 4.
That's gone up in the air, and 1 bounce over the rope.
It's an excess pay 4. Well, you need more of those. The slog sweep employed. Look at him. Just the long levers taking him just about there. Manages to swing the bat.
The angle back into the stumps. Another one, I think. Yes, finger has gone up. Shaheen Shah Afridi has asked for a DRS. Looks a close thing though.
It doesn't appear to be any bat, but just go to Ultra Edge, confirm bat or no bat, please. Keep rolling it through, keep rolling it through. There's a clear gap between bat and ball, no bat involved. Pitching out off, impact in line. Wickets hitting. Ghazi, you can stay with your original out decision, stand by.
Good decision from Ghazi Sohail. Elation for the captain. The other captain has to walk back. 81 for 8.
What you produce here. Gone, taken in slip, comfortably done. It's not working at all for Pakistan. They've been poor, extremely poor against pace. Credit to Bangladesh for producing a great magical bowling spell.
Taskin gets his first today. It's just an innocuous delivery, I thought. It was not very pacey. It was a kind of length that you could have played a little better. He just got the shoulder of the upper part of the bat, and easy, very simple for Najmul Hossain Shanto to pick that up. He's delighted. Pakistan in further trouble. Looking at the end of the innings as we see another batter walking disconsolately back into the hutch. Mohammad Wasim goes without bothering the scorers at 82 for 9. The tail. Catch it is the call, but I think it's going to go between the 2 fielders, and a very welcome boundary for Pakistan.
He's a good natural striker of the ball, Fahim. Very good against pace and short ball, and this was cracked. Down the ground, has been adjusted. Goes big on the leg side. There's no protection there. That's gone all the way for... No, 1 bounce over the rope. So the attack is on.
And it should be. I think with the last man in, Fahim Ashraf has got 2 things he's got to do. One is to score runs, at the same time ensure that he hogs as much of the strike as he can and make sure that Abrad is not exposed. This is a good slug sweep. Almost went the distance. That'll ease some nerves. Oh, that rose up on him. Did it strike him on the helmet?
Was he late on this one? Oh yeah, off the blade and then straight into the grill. Thank God for these helmets.
Catches the call, but he's done it very nicely. He was into that stroke. It was committed to that stroke. Went through with a nice flourish for 4 runs. Next is pay 4.
That's a brave shot actually, because bowler was trying his hand at bowling a fuller length after hitting him on the grill, and he was up for the toss. He's got a wonderful bat swing, and a great follow through as well.
Oh, no, that's up in there. Catches the call. Is it going way over? It is. It was committed. It was the swivel was good enough. The contact was even better. And the 100 comes up with that magnificent 6.
Well, for every 100 runs, 10 kits will be provided. This was great batting. This really is fantastic hitting, because after being hit on the grill, he was tested again, and what he does, he deposits it over the rope for a grand 6.
Reversing, getting quite a bit of bat on that one. Excellent decision early, because you have to premeditate when you reverse. Got it. Lovely part of the bat for 4 runs.
That's a superb piece of batting actually. He's got a game plan that is working so well. Not as adept against spin as is against pace, but what a wonderful improvised effort. But my question again is, where's Naheed Rana?
Rana. Nice looking shot off the back foot. Might be a boundary here. Another one for Fahim Ashraf.
Talking about the approach, this is exactly what the doctor ordered for the moment. Fahim Ashraf delivering. He's been so comfortable reading the lengths. Look at the use of the depth of the crease, getting behind, getting into line, making sure the ball is away from the fielders in the deep. He's been very proactive.
Again in that zone. He's hit that hard. Maybe it will cut off. Nicely done. Very well done for a man who's bowled 7 overs on the trot.
He's not that tired. Sikandar still moving around nicely. Big guy comes down nicely.
Yeah, more than that dive that he's put in, I'm talking about the ground he's covered. Yeah, very well done by the tall man. Catch it is the call, and that'll be it. Trying to pull one, plays it straight to mid-wicket. Taskin Ahmed takes the catch. And a wicket for Mustafizur Rahman. Pakistan is wrapped up for 114 in this first ODI.
Took a bit of time. The appreciation from the crowd, they're very happy. The youngsters, clinical performance with the ball for Bangladesh, with Pakistan folding 114 for 10. Good rear guard action. Good work from Fahim Ashraf. He can be very, very happy about it, but understandably, with hardly anybody around to help him out, he tried to hit the ball, mistiming it, and simple enough for Taskin Ahmed to take that tumbling catch to finish off the Pakistan innings.
And he conceded 24 runs, Naheed Rana.
Bangladesh will take a lot of heart from this bowling performance. Initially, the toss won, and the Pakistan team put in.
And there you are, the man who stands out right. 10 overs, 3 for 29, the captain. Pakistan's lowest total against Bangladesh. Bangladesh will have to get 115 in 50 overs.
Welcome back for this Dutch-Bangla Bank ODI series. First ODI, and Pakistan under the cosh.
Pakistan been blown away by Naheed Rana, the skipper, and will be hoping that he can make early inroads.
Pakistan have got to treat this like a 20-25 over battle. Oh, nice shape away from right-hander, and edged it past the 2 slip fielders for a run.
Shaheen Shah Afridi
Has gone wide for 4. It's a tough one for Mohammad Rizwan, but these need to be stopped. Pakistan with a paltry score to defend. Just losing it completely, Shaheen Shah Afridi. And Rizwan just diving over the ball.
It gets more difficult for the opposition when they see the side being bundled out for just a mere 114. So the pressure is on.
Beautiful shot off the pads for 4. That's elegantly done. Good start, 10 without a wicket. This is a nice shot off the pads.
Yeah, really good piece of timing. And it is a Nexus pay for.
The 32 wickets in 43. Another misfire down the leg side for 4. It's turning out to be a toughie behind the stumps for Rizwan. That's the second wide 4. And Bangladesh are flying after over and a half. 16 without a wicket now.
Yeah, could have been a good delivery for a left-hander, but not for the right-hander. Way down the leg side, there is movement, also a bit of a bounce. So you got to get it right. We mentioned it earlier in the previous over. I mean,
Shot played beautifully, length and width. And he was on top of that one.
he's looking in a very good touch, Tanzid Hassan. Again, short and wide. Remember the previous one where he picked up a boundary was off his legs. This time width offer. I says, thank you very much. I'll put that away to the fence.
Another short ball, that's gone and hit the fence in no time. Not great stuff from Fahim, but absolutely watchable is Tanzid.
Yeah, really can't afford to bowl with that kind of a pace, that sort of a delivery. Every time if you bowl there, he's going to put you to the sword. These are easy pickings for Tanzid Hassan. The first over went for 10. This is already gone for 15.
Gets it past the man at point. It's a fast outfield. Big run in from third man. He's got a rocket arm. This time it's a lob back to the keeper. He's saving it when there's a chance of a run out. Wasim Jr.
Yeah, he plays it late and head position on top of the ball. And it just open the face of the bat, creating that...
Away from the stumps. Just like that, and it's worked perfectly. Hitting it with hard hands and the ball to a different line and a different angle. Ball by Shaheen Shah Afridi. It's a soft dismissal, you've got to call it that. But the movement away, and with an open stance, there's always this risk that you'll get out in the slip or gully area.
Yeah, Shamil Hussain takes an catch. You know, looked like he wanted to drive it on the up. Was not to the pitch of the delivery. In the end, as you rightly pointed out, soft dismissal. So Saif Hassan goes for 4. Bangladesh 27 for 1.
Shot through the offside. His innings begins with a cracking 4. That's an excellent shot. In position early and just whacking it past mid-wicket.
Yeah, started a little bit short and he was anticipating that. Remember, he's very strong square of the wicket on both sides. So Tanzid Hassan Tamim picks up his third boundary.
That's a pull shot that's gone all the way for 6. Magnificent shot. That's a ripper. And a rocket 6.
Now you can see the timing on that shot from Tanzid Hassan. When you see a batter trying to play a pull or a hook shot, he goes square. But this has gone over mid-on. So he's picked that length so very quickly and gets...
That's dismissive. One bounce over the rope. Yeah, he's loving every bit of this. So are we. 47 for 1. Shaheen Afridi will continue to explore. He's hit over the top for 4. Excellent piece of timing.
And it's not only Tanzid Hassan Tamim, even someone like Nazmuddin Shanto is quite keen to take on the bowlers. Once it's there, they're not afraid to trying to hit over the top of the infield. Nothing wrong in it. Another good piece of timing there.
Yeah, flashing blade this time through the offside for another 4. Just confirming the earlier impression that it was such a good batting surface. Pakistan didn't manage the affairs properly, but have a look at how Bangladesh are batting. Beautiful shot.
5,000 international run.
That's gone through mid-off, another well-timed 4. It's happening for Bangladesh, Pakistan, sliding downhill.
Yeah, another good-looking shot from Shanto here. His 4th boundary. In the air, but away from that fielder at mid-off. So enough legs to...
Yeah, just a touch full, and he goes with the full swing of the bat, maximum. That's a rocket 6 there. -6 from the required runs. They're racing away here, Bangladesh.
Well, 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 some batters search for rhythm. He pulls it from his pocket. Tanzid Hasan Tamim, stand and deliver. He seems to be in fine touch. Scored 100 in a practice match. And he's showing what he's capable of.
And again, with the spin. Now, is there an opportunity? No. He'll go all the way. Rocket 6, number 2 in the over.
Wow. He's on a roll. Making the most of the opportunity, as I mentioned earlier. With the spin. Good swing of the bat. All the way for maximum. He's a good hitter of the cricket ball and a fine, fine batter.
Inside part of the bat. Misses the stumps, misses the keeper. That's another Nexus boundary there. So they're racing away. They're trying to wrap this up before 6 o'clock.
At times you need a bit of luck as a bowler, but at the moment luck is going Shanto's way. Chanced his arm, came down the track, hit him in the toe end of the bat. Lucky, very lucky, but he'll take it. It's the confidence that taking Bangladesh towards the target.
Nahid Rana has been able to pull off. It's just been so good. Some of these players have faced him in the test format back home. Let's pick that up, and then he'll smash that, clear that boundary, nice and easy. Another maximum there. He's playing well with the spin. He's reading it well, and he's raced the side to 89 now.
Shots usually need power. He's need permission. Tanzid Tamim, wow. What an innings he's played so far. Dealing in 6s, clearing those fences with ease. It was against the spin.
But I'm sure that they will be looking at many other options. That will be the 50 for Tanzid, 50 of 32. What a start he's given Bangladesh in this 3-match series. Raises his bat and takes the side 92 for 1 after 12.
This time goes down the ground. Mid-off was inside the circle. He knew what he was doing. Shot of a man in great confidence.
Yeah, very deliberate. He's done enough to elevate that ball over that fielder at mid-off. And he's earned himself another boundary here. Now the required runs just 19 to go 1 up in the series. And again, this time he goes all the way. Maximum. It also brings up 100 runs for Bangladesh. And with those 100 runs, for every 100 runs, Bangladesh national team sponsor Robi is providing 10 bags of cricket kits to the young and underprivileged cricketers of different academies.
Was too full. Right on the slot. The type of form Tanzid Hasan Tamim is in, he's going to put that every time he bowl there. Against Pakistan. Nicely played. Using the pace of the bowler. Yes, it was aerial, but he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, the width there, and it flew away. You probably feel a better effort could have maybe helped the fingers touch that ball, but it's gone through. Edged and taken. Just trying to nudge it to third, but fails to do so, and Rizwan takes the catch. Shanto will have to go. Bangladesh lose their second wicket just round the corner when they need 6 to win. Here he is, just saw the wicket, maybe trying to work it down to third man, but doesn't really get enough. Just the shoulder of the bat, and Rizwan takes the catch. And Wasim Jr. gets his first. Shanto goes for 27, Bangladesh 109 for 2. Off the mark, there's a call for 2. We'll probably settle with 1. That will also be the end of the over. It is 110 for 2. Quick single levels the scores here. It is 114 for 2 at the end of 15 overs. Wide, that should do it. That's the end of the game. With that extra from Wasim Jr., Bangladesh have crossed Pakistan's 114 and they won this match by 8 wickets. They go 1 up in the series with this comprehensive win against the visitors. Pakistan were bowled out to their lowest total against Bangladesh, 114. And to the reply of that, Bangladesh have got 115 with Tanzid not out, 67. And they won this match by 8 wickets. Lots and lots of things for Pakistan to think about, but Bangladesh, what an outstanding game they've had. First with the ball, Nahid Rana getting a fifer, their captain Mehdi getting 3 wickets, and then coming back strong with Shanto and Tanzid getting a good partnership to get those 115 runs to win this match. Brilliant work done by Bangladesh. Their first outing after the T20 World Cup has commenced, and they come out and win in this fashion. There, Nahid Rana for you. What a performance from him earlier on. 5 wickets to his name. He completely dismantled and ran through Pakistan's top order. Also taking advantage that quite a few debutants are there. With his bounce and especially his pace, he never came down from 142 or so. Very consistent with that rapid pace, and that worked for him and his team. Let's have a look at the batting card, which was easy for Bangladesh with that partnership between Tanzid and Shanto. Tanzid not out 67, Shanto had a good 27, keeping in mind they only needed 115 to win, and they got it in 15.1 overs. Pakistan bowlers didn't have much to defend. A wicket each for Wasim Jr. and Shaheen Shah Afridi. The rest of them just conceded runs there, and some heavy runs in